How's it going, everyone? Chris here with another Black Ops 2 class setup. We recently got a shipment of Christmas noobs to the Black Ops 2 servers who are all willing to gleefully roam around like baby buffalo and allow you to maul them to death like a savage lion. So this Noob Slayer class is going to allow you to prey on those noobs and relentlessly punish the enemy team by using air support to rack up a monumental body count and rain down a monsoon of death from the sky. So let's get started and take a look at the weapon setup for this Noob Slayer class. The actual weapon selection isn't that important, so just make a choice of your favourite weapon. You might want to go with one of the later unlocked weapons, just so that it's a weapon that none of the noobs can get their hands on until they've ranked up, which makes weapons like the AN-94 or that M8A1 a perfect choice. That M8A1's become a favourite amongst the community, and I fancied playing around with it myself, so I've equipped it for this Noob Slayer loadout. I've also gone with the primary gunfighter wildcard to equip 3 attachments. First off, that select fire attachment to convert that M8A1 from burst fire to full automatic. Then a couple of other attachments we're going to make use of for this Noob Slayer setup is the quick draw handle and suppressor. That quick draw handle is just going to speed up your aiming speed. Although the reactions of those Christmas noobs are generally pretty slow, that quick draw handle is just going to make sure you get the first shots off and win those gunfights. We'll also use stealth to our advantage to keep us alive to maintain a lengthy kill streak, so we'll use the suppressor and combine that with the ghost perk later on. That means we've spent 5 points so far in the overall pick 10 system, so we don't really need to waste any more points in a secondary weapon or any lethal or tactical grenades. Instead, you might as well use perks that are going to help you stay alive or make it easier to acquire those air support score streak rewards. So talking about perks and score streak rewards, let's take a look at the choices we're going to make for this Noob Slayer loadout. We're going to use another wild card in the form of Perk 1 Greed to equip 2 Tier 1 perks. This Noob Slayer class is all about just racking up a kill streak to acquire those high-end air support rewards to then rain down death from the sky. So we'll use Hardline for our first perk to make it easier to rack up those points and acquire those nice toys. We already mentioned that we're using that suppressor to make the most of stealth, so we'll combine that with the ghost perk to make us completely invisible to the enemy. It's always exciting when you're matched up against an enemy team full of Christmas noobs, but it's not quite as fun when you end up with half of those noobs on your own team. So that suppressor and ghost perk combination is going to allow you to become a lone wolf and distance yourself from the rest of your teammates. Then for perks 2 and 3 to use up the rest of the pick 10 points, we'll use toughness and dexterity. These are my 2 main go-to perks when running any kind of loadout in Black Ops 2, both of which just enhance your gunplay abilities and just help you stay alive. So that toughness perk is just going to make sure all your shots go on target and eliminates that flinch from return fire. Then we've got the dexterity perk, which is going to give you that old steady aim pro ability of being able to recover faster from sprinting and open fire first in a one-on-one gunfight. So that's the main class that's going to allow you to start a kill streak, but the whole feature of this setup is to run those high-end score streak rewards, which are going to allow you to rain down terror from the sky. There's nothing better than being able to relentlessly pound the enemy team, especially in ground war when there's plenty of players spawning together that you can mow down with your cannons and laser guided rockets. So the 3 score streak rewards we're going to go for are the Stealth Chopper, Lodestar and VTOL Warship. That Stealth Chopper is going to be a great start to our kill streak. It's quite feasible to acquire this thing just through a few gunfights, and it's then going to put you well on your way to unlocking your Lodestar at 25 points at a time. While your Stealth Chopper's in the air, you want to remain pretty safe so you don't end up being gunned down and have your kill streak ruined. But if you can stay alive and secure a couple of kills along with your Stealth Chopper kills, you'll soon acquire that Lodestar, which is essentially that Reaper from Modern Warfare 3. This is when you can really start having some fun and pick off people from the sky with those laser guided rockets. This Lodestar seems to be much more badass than that Reaper in Modern Warfare 3. The blast damage from these missiles seems to be a lot more powerful. All it takes is a couple of kills from your Lodestar and you'll soon acquire that Big Daddy score streak reward of the VTOL Warship. You could alternatively go with that K9 unit or the Swarm, but both those score streak rewards require a few extra points, which might mean you end up dying before actually acquiring them. Plus that's not quite as much fun as manually bombarding the enemy's spawn with those VTOL Warship cannons and racking up those kills to that monumental body count. After playing with all these toys, you should be well on your way to an easy 50 or 60 kill game, or if you're lucky enough to even acquire these things twice, if you're in a lobby full of absolutely noob players, you might even acquire some record-breaking figures. So give this Noob Slayer loadout a try and go and give those newbie players a good old-fashioned beatdown. If you do have some fun with this class, or if you just enjoyed my video, I'd really love a thumbs up down below just to help spread the word and share the video with your friends. If you've just stumbled across this video, why not subscribe to stick around for plenty more of these Black Ops 2 class setups. Alternatively, if you want to hear my reviews of the various weapons in multiplayer, then check out my Black Ops 2 Weapon Guide series. While you're poking around in that description, don't forget to click those links to Twitter and Facebook. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.